Guenther Steiner, that's a long time ago. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. I hope you as well. It's a long time ago because you don't phone me up anymore, Jack. You don't like me anymore.
No,
So
just no, it's over. The love is over.
the love is over. I mean, our love affair is over, right?
Hey, big news. Christian Horner. Was
Yeah.
it big news for us? No, it wasn't, was it? It was
No.
already a long time not good.
Yeah. It was boiling there. It was blub 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 blub, and
Yeah.
I think the timing was a little bit strange. A few races before the summer break, because I mean, normally these things are done in the summer break or
Yeah.
in the winter break, whatever we want to call it. After the
Yeah.
season. But it's just like it seemed to be a little bit in a rush. But
Yeah.
hey,
But I thought maybe they were already doing it a few races ago, but then we have the Red Bull Ring. Not good for publicity. Then we have Silverstone, not good for publicity. Let's do it after that. That's maybe the thought.
yeah. But then why don't wait?
Yeah, it's wait, don't wait until summer break.
If you can
Yeah,
wait two races, so that's why I say the timing is off, as you said as well. The timing is
yeah.
just off. But hey, there must be a reason, and at some stage, you need to do it. You cannot just if they wanted to do it, to procrastinate is also not the right thing because, but Christian will be all right.
Hey, and big shoes for Laurent to fill up. Good for him.
Oh, good for him. Laurent is a good guy. We all
Yeah,
know
he's a nice
Laurent
guy.
pretty well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a
nice,
nice
nice
guy.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. No, it's
Did
good for
he?
him. And I think the decision, I mean, Laurent has got a lot of experience in Formula One. He knows Red Bull as well pretty well because he worked at Toro Rosso, it was called
Yeah,
at the time, a long time. So he knows all the moving parts there.
yeah. He knows the big family already.
Yeah.
But is he going to race with Max Verstappen or race without Max Verstappen? That's the big question for everybody here in Holland.
I mean, you Dutch know that. So no, my opinion is Max. It's staying put for next year. And he wants to see what is happening with the cars with the new regulation next year, where the cars stand, who is strong, who is not, and then maybe make a decision there. They are very smart. I mean, between Max, Jos, and Raymond,
Raymond.
they know a lot, and changing now and maybe doing a 3-year contract now. It's a little bit dangerous because whoever you do the contract, you always have a risk that that car is not good next year. So you're behind. So at this point, he's at Red Bull. Obviously, I stay a year here. I guess he makes sure that he can get out of the contract end of next year. I don't think we have to teach these people what to do. I think we have to analyze what they are doing. So because that is what I would be doing. Try to make sure that if the car is not good, I can get out next year and see
Yeah.
who actually can get me in. Because that will be the problem. Who has got the car? Who has got the car available? But the best team wants always the best driver. So I don't think they have to look far for the best driver in the moment.
No, no. And the McLarens, are they still surprising you?
No, I mean I'm not surprised, but I anticipated because they are very good. They are doing very well. It's one of this. They figured out how this regulation works, how these cars work. They do a good job, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They up to now they keep it calm, everything. Andrea and Zach do a very good job in that one. And once you've got a car with that advantage, because why the car works. It's not so difficult to hold because everybody else has to catch up, but you don't really know what you need to do to the car to make it as fast as a McLaren.
Yep. And these two guys, are they handling them better than before? I think yes.
I think I'm very surprised that there is not more friction between the two guys. I mean, they're handling them very well, that means,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
but at some stage, I mean, F1 drivers, if you have got the
Mhm.
opportunity to be world champion, I rather be world champion and lose a friend than have a friend and lose a world championship.
Agree?
I think at some stage, if because they are so close together, at some stage, it will get very difficult to manage. I mean, I think it's not easy now. I'm not saying it's easy now, but now they still can manage it. But you need to tell one, you're not going to win the world championship.
Yeah.
I
One
would
of
be
them
that
is
one.
not one of them is going to be the loser.
Yeah. And if I would lose against you, I would make sure, Jack, that I'm not losing
No,
against
no,
you.
I'm
I
make
lose you
sure
as
I
a
will
friend,
not lose
Jack.
against you.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, no, no.
Exactly, exactly. So because you can make up the friendship in 5 and 10 years again,
Of course.
but you cannot get a world championship if you lose it. That doesn't come back.
No, absolutely the same frequency we are here. I'm not gonna lose.
No.
Never. But Mark, the manager from Oscar is Mark Webber. Um, is he strong enough to make sure that he tells all the naughty details to Oscar?
Yeah, I think so. And I think part of Oscar's success is Mark.
Yeah, okay, agree.
That's my opinion. But in the end, Mark is a racer. Mark, if Oscar goes in the moment, everything is good because Oscar is in front. But if
Hmm.
Oscar goes behind, I do. I'm not sure that Mark can stay calm and say, "Yeah, Oscar, just lose a championship,
Yeah,
just for
come on,
contact."
just lose
Yeah,
it.
no, it's all good. No,
No,
I think Mark would tell him, "Buddy, you need to go for it."
yeah,
I
go for
think
it.
even if Mark says something else, Oscar will do that himself. He will go for it.
Yeah, he's
It's a
stronger, huh?
winning a
He's
championship.
stronger.
There's so few opportunities in life. Yeah, you need to take it. That is my opinion. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
I'm not one of them.
No, we're not drivers.
No, thanks God.
And there's a big thing going on Cadillac. They're coming in. Do you think they can make a real success coming in, or is it going to be very difficult for them?
It will be difficult, that is for sure, because it's difficult for anybody coming into Formula One. You're not only
Yeah.
for Cadillac, but I actually do not really know how good. I mean, there is some good people working there. They employed some good people, I must
Hmm.
say. So, and that's always the most important thing to have the good people. But on the other side, I'm thinking a little bit also, how much can they do within the budget cap? They need to do a lot. And the budget cap is the same for them like for
Yeah.
the other teams.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit because they don't have any own facilities where they build anything. So it's all costs more. And getting new people, when you want to take good people away from which have got a job, you need to pay them more that they're coming. Otherwise, they're not
Now
coming.
there's still last week we saw on the internet site 50 job opportunities still open and big positions.
Yeah, no, I mean, and
Ooh,
now we are
difficult.
in 6 months. If people start in 6 months, it's a little bit later because it's already January. Because almost big jobs they've got for sure 6 months for good people at another team, gardening leave. So I didn't see because I didn't look for a job. I guess you looked for a job, Jack. But anyway,
Yes. Yes, I want to be a president, but then only I will be head of media when you are the team boss.
okay, that is we just go together.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's
There's
what
no
we do.
fun. Yeah, otherwise we have got the job. We need fun. So.
Hey, and how about the rumor that you're buying yourself a MotoGP team or you're getting into involved business over there? Is that true?
I'm looking into it to do something. Nothing is done yet because I think MotoGP is going in a good place. Liberty took over.
Yeah.
I was always interested. I never had the time because if you work in F1, you don't have time for this. But last year I went to 2 races and I liked it. And I
Yeah.
said I put my feelers out if I can do something and if there is something to be done. But it's not a done deal. But I'm looking at it. So
Well, what do
I
you
look
what
at
do
it.
you want to do? Do you want to be a team boss or you just want to be
An
financially
investor.
involved
No,
or
I want
an
to be an
investor?
investor. I want to be, it's one of the things I always get involved somehow, but I don't have the time at the moment to do all the day-to-day job. So I would have somebody doing it, but I want to be part of the team as an investor.
Oh, that's nice. And then visit some races and be close to the
Yeah,
racing part.
absolutely. I would go to
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
races. Otherwise, why you do it? I said, I want to have fun, Jack. I said before.
Assen?
That just happened. I mean,
Hmm.
there was a big crowd there. Did you see a very nice,
Yeah.
very good race and a big crowd there. Uh, uh, Dutch people like F1 and bikes, I guess.
Yeah. And when it burns, when it stinks.
Everything which makes noise. Yeah. And when it
Okay, and
burns,
then
yeah.
yeah, it has to burn. And then last but not least, we have a good thing to tell the Dutchies. We're gonna be on stage together.
Yeah, we're going to be on stage together again after last year. We had good
Yeah.
fun and the people had good fun. They enjoyed it. So we are going to do the debrief after the Netherlands GP yeah, on
Dutch
Monday,
GP, yeah,
so
Monday evening, together
Monday
in the
evening.
same theater in Amstelveen. So if the people want to see us and hear us talking bullshit, they're most welcome.
They're very much welcome.
Okay, thank you very much, man. See you there. Wish you all the best.
Dankjewel. Ciao, ciao.
Arrivederci. See you later,
Thank you.
mate.
See you
Thank
later.
you.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.